There we go. Oh, hey. CrossFit Jericho's Prepared Solutions back with you. So I posted a video a little bit ago telling you to get your cardio in. Make sure you keep training. Cardio is important. But I think just posting something like that is a little remiss. There's a lot of people out there who have no idea what to do to train. And while I'm not a personal trainer, I spent a lifetime working on my personal fitness. I've had training in how to institute fitness training programs. So I think I might not be your most expert source of information. And don't mind me, I'm cooling down right now. Showed you I finished every last step of the 6 miles. I think I'm good enough, and I can relate some expert information towards people that may not be able to understand it. So, where do you start? With a cardio training program or any fitness program? Seems like a simple question. But I'm going to tell you right now, it has many different answers. Some are going to be more optimal for you and your situation than others. And while all of those answers are going to be fairly simple, the method of getting to that solution is always going to be fairly complex. There's a lot of gray area in a lot of different spaces. What I would recommend is follow good fitness experts. Dr. Peter Attia, he does some really good educational videos on YouTube itself over cardiovascular fitness. Alex Bromley, I think is his name. He does some really good strength training videos. But everything I do is in the hopes of getting you prepared. Being prepared. And being prepared means being prepared for everything, okay? Your job. If you have physical performance standards that you have to meet, well, your fitness program should be tailored to meet those standards. If you have a family, your physical training programs should also be tailored, also on top of that, and anything else you have to meet, be tailored to optimize the quality of life and the time you have at that quality of life, okay? Because at the end of the day, none of us live for ourselves, right? We live for those around us, those who we're gonna leave behind at some point, eventually, because it's gonna happen. So we wanna optimize that time we have with them. We want to be as useful to them, be able to take care of them as much as possible, and have them receive the quality of life from us that we are most capable of giving. Okay? So good cardio training programs are super important. You gotta have good heart, right? Good strength program, also important if you can't pick stuff up. You know, strength and optimal cardio are two things that are most keenly related in every scientific study I've ever seen to longevity and overall quality of life, okay? But don't discount mobility training, all right? That's huge, you know. I'm not gonna say who my employer is. It's probably easy enough to find out, but I can't represent them. And nothing I ever say in any of my videos represents my employer, their views, or the professional policies in any kind, okay? However, I am a full-time firefighter, EMT, and I see guys all the time. They're strong, or they have good cardio, they can last, but they can't move for crap. I mean, if you can't squat all the way down to the floor, like third world squat style, if you don't know what that is, just quick Google search, it'll show it for you. Man, you need to work on that. If you can't touch your toes, just bend over forward and touch your toes, you need to work on it. Like, look, I am not a peak physical specimen, okay? Like, some guys think I am, because in overall context, I'm probably well above average in a lot of areas. But, you know, I'm still 41-year-old. I weigh 285 pounds on a good day, you know, when I've done a little bit of sweating and taken a really big deuce in the morning. However, you know, I can deadlift 525. I can bench 355. Sorry, I keep thinking somebody's walking in. You know, I can squat 455. And I've run a few half marathons, you know. I'm averaging about a 2:15 finish for a half marathon. None of those on their own is exceptional in any way, but when you take it into context, I think overall I'm doing fairly decently. And yes, I can do a third world squat all the way to the floor. I can hold it almost indefinitely. I can touch my toes. The only issues I have are my shoulder mobility. Be able to scratch my back. Tore a pectoral tendon a couple years ago, and my shoulder mobility has been kind of screwed up ever since. But I work on it. I try to get back what I can. So when it comes to exercise, do something. Something's better than nothing. Most of the time, up to a point. Okay, but get started. And I think the biggest challenge you're going to have if you're not already in a good physical training program is getting the habit of going. You know, make it easy at first. Start easy, make it achievable, set achievable goals, achieve those goals, get those small wins, keep moving forward, and keep learning and reading everything about maybe how you've adapted what you want to what you're doing now, and how you can better get to those goals that you have. Okay, so a little real talk from me. I still have to do some stretching and mobility myself now that I'm done with my run today, and then a little deadlifting tomorrow. But yeah, keep training, fellas. I'm going to keep training. I'm looking at some courses I'm trying to take. I know I said I was going to put out a credentialing video of my background. I haven't done that yet, I don't think. I have to look back to it. Maybe I did, but I will. You know, I'm not some super cool guy with a really long resume of things I've done, but when it comes to training, I've done a lot of it. So I hope to impart some of that to you all out there through videos like this, and you know, hopefully make the world a little bit better for everybody in the process. So have a good one, fellas, everybody, ladies, all of you. See you later.